Good evening, YouTubers. This is your zip code Farik, Matt Shiny in the 92805 in Southern California at the ZCF Studios in this early evening, April 12th, Saturday. And the Sudoku puzzle has spoken again. The zip code for the week is 29365. We're back on the East Coast in the South. Lyman, South Carolina. This place is kind of unique as far as I can see it, in that South Carolina has an ancient history as far as the United States goes, but this area really didn't pick up until a lot later. Right after statehood in 1788, the area around Lyman had a house known as the McMakin Tavern. It was a stagecoach stop. It was out in the middle of nowhere at this time. And about 80 years later, 1870s, Augustus Grossi established a general store in the area, and a town started growing around it. And in 1923, Pacific Mills, a textile company, bought the area and established headquarters here for making textiles. And this continued until 2005. The company actually built homes for its employees, and they really started to innovate with actual plumbing and indoor electricity, which at the time was a luxury for most South Carolinians. So they were kind of at the forefront of their day for all this. This area is known as the Piedmont. It's in the northwestern part of South Carolina and is not quite as hot and humid in the summer as most of the rest of the state, but it still has its moments. The elevation of Lyman is about 886 feet above sea level, and it's right near the mountains, and the surrounds are what's called sandhill forest, I guess, which means pine trees with an oak understory. Lyman today has a population of about a little over 6,000. The whole zip code area is at 16,310, so a lot of it's just simply unincorporated Spartanburg County. Spartanburg is a larger city to the east, about 15 miles to the east. And the famous figures that are associated with Lyman, either more or less, or from the whole area, Spartanburg itself or Spartanburg County, Lyman schools are part of the general Spartanburg County system. John McMakin in the early 1900s was an early baseball player for the Clemson Tigers. He also played for the Brooklyn Superbas. And later on, other people like Daniel Gossett played for the Oakland A's and also for Clemson and the Red Sox and Minnesota Twins minor teams. And some football players like Willie Corn, Chas Dodd, and Noah Dawkins played for a number of major, but more U.S. Football League teams. And as far as the weather right now, probably a perfect time to be in this place. Today it's about 55 degrees at this time. Low of 35 degrees. They're supposed to have frost warnings, probably the last gasp of winter here. Tomorrow will be a high of 66, low of 48. Monday, a high of 81, low of 59, just like that, almost summer. And Tuesday, high of 70, low of 43. Partly cloudy on Monday, cloudy on Tuesday. So this place, when the last mill closed down, it didn't just die and shrivel up. It didn't. It was awesome. It looks like it's growing, and it's been growing since 2018. It's grown by about 30%. So the people are relocating here, and new homes are being built, and it's booming as far as I can tell. I like how a town can turn something that could have been a tragedy or a problem like its last mill closing into, or even in spite of that, they have other aces up their sleeve. And so Lyman's been able to do this, so more power to them. If you're from here and you live here, you work here, let me know. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Have a good week.